I was really proud of him and happy for him, and it was a lot of fun.
How good was the offensive line in your backs?
Oh, I can't say enough about those guys, man. We dominated. Pure domination up front. It's inspiring. When you're able to run the ball like that, for a quarterback, it takes a lot of pressure off you. You feel like, don't have to do everything yourself, and that's the bottom line. That's how our offense runs. It's not one person doing everything. It's everybody doing everything together, and man, our O-line stepped up, and Deuce and Joe and everybody that was carrying the ball, man, everybody carried the load for us, and it was inspiring.
Take us through that touchdown pass, the second play of the game.
Yeah, that was a play that I was visualizing and hoping that we would get that exact look, and we did. And man, it was a great route by Bebe, and it was easy for me because all I had to do was just put it on him. He was that wide open, and he did the rest. So that was a huge play in the game because that really got our fans going and really got our momentum going in the right direction, and that was huge.
Does it lift some pressure off your shoulders when you do that right quick in a game like that?
Oh yeah. You say what you want about deferring and taking the ball, but when you take the ball and you're able to score real quick like that, man, in front of 50,000 people and they're all going nuts, it really takes the air out of that other sideline and pumps the air into ours. So it helped a ton.
So Deuce was the first since Darren Sproles to have 5 straight 100-yard rushing games. Goes over 1,000 yards for a career today. What more can you say about Deuce?
Man, I can't say enough good things about that kid, man. I love Deuce, man. He's another one of my best friends on the team. Great guy on and off the field, and man, is he a baller. He totes that rock, and he really can put us on his back, and he did that today. And man, all those things you said I didn't know, but I'm not at all surprised, and man, I couldn't be more happy for him.
What do you think really started to click for you?
How about Will Howard, man?
All right, T. All right, man.
Well, what do you think really started to click for you there in the fourth quarter when you scored the 21 point?
Really, at the end of the day, I feel like it's O-line, running backs. We were pounding the ball. I don't know how many times I threw the ball, but it probably wasn't a lot. We were just, and our defense did a great job. Stopped them that last drive. We got the ball at the 20-yard line or something, and field position. Our defense played a heck of a game. Shut down a really good quarterback and a really good offense. And it's easy when you're dominating the line of scrimmage like that. Man, we just took over that game, and it was really fun.
Well, how key to get a game like this in your hip pocket when you're going on the road next week?
Yeah, it's really good, and against a really good football team in Nevada, that was a heck of a win and a heck of a momentum, and we're keeping this bus rolling. This revenge tour is far from over, and keep saying the revenge tour, man. It's far from over, and we'll take this momentum, but we say the bus doesn't have a rear view mirror, as Noah said today. So, and we're gonna put it behind us, and keep rolling, and man, use this momentum. And just keep working our butts off and get ready for a good Okie State team next week.
How dependable has Josh Rivas been through 3 games?
He's been amazing. Just watching him on film, obviously I don't get to see everything that he does when I'm out there. We're kind of just rolling, but man, he's dominant. He is dominant. He's taken over games, and having a guy like that to run behind and to hand the ball and to stand behind. I don't think I got touched in the pass game today. It's really nice, and he's been playing really well, and so have our other guys.
Well, how much of a nervous moment is that for you on that touchdown pass where it's like when it's so wide open, you're like, wow, I really want to make sure I don't mess this up.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, sometimes those are the hardest throws to make, but man, that was a play that we'd worked on all week in practice, and me and Bebe had worked on that, and he made a really good play, and stuck his foot and got really open, and honestly at that moment I wasn't thinking about anything. I just threw him the ball and let him do the rest.
Talk about the revenge tour, he kind of said the same thing. He said we're on ESPN Plus again next week, but we're really like that, sort of a slight disrespect in that sense. He scored those final touchdowns too. You're looking in the stands like, I'm that dude as well. Talk about that feeling and sort of the mentality of this team right now.
No, we're always trying to bring that underdog mentality, and man, just continuing to fight every single day and taking everything one play at a time, one snap at a time. That underdog mentality, that proving people wrong. We obviously had some adversity with, Skylar goes out, Duke goes out, not everything's going to go perfect all the time. And we just keep, saying, man, just this team, the way that we love each other and the way that we fight back with adversity. It's inspiring, and it's gonna be fun going forward.
Was no turnovers today? Was that maybe your number one goal?
Huge. That was huge. That was one of the things that I personally was just trying to focus on all week was, man, just taking care of the football. That I feel like has been my backbreaker all my whole last year and last game too. And when you win the explosive play battle and when you don't turn the ball over as much, when they turn the ball over more than you do, you win football games, and we saw that happen today. So.
Well, you mentioned Jaron, one of your closest friends. How tough have these last couple of years been? Because it's the first time he ever actually gotten on the field was today.
Yeah, he. I mean, I couldn't say enough good things about Jaron. He is one of the best team players, and just, I mean, every single time, whether it's in practice, whether it's in games, he's our biggest hype man. I mean, Skylar, me, whoever it was out there, he was our biggest hype man. And man, I was so excited to let him get a chance and see what he could do out there, because man, he freaking he deserves it. He's a darn good football player, and I was really happy for him.
Did that give you maybe a fresh perspective in the second quarter when he was in there, just maybe to catch your breath and watch?
Mm-hmm.
Watch him?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, we were kind of rolling, and I knew that it was going to happen, so we were going into it expecting it, and I was just trying to do as much as I could to better myself mentally, and it kind of almost helped to be on the sideline, kind of see what they're doing from the side, when you're not in there, and kind of just trying to stand next to Skylar, talk to him. What are we seeing? What are they doing? And they did a lot of what we expected them to do, and obviously Jaron did a great job, and we as quarterbacks, I feel like we didn't have to do a whole lot, because man, those O linemen, those running backs, they carried the load today. They did a heck of a job. I can't say enough good things about them.
Last week you talked about being a lot more comfortable than last season.
Yep.
At some point today, did it reach an even higher level for you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Every single time I step out there, it's slowing down, and even that first drive, that first touchdown, it kind of settled me in a little bit, and man, that was huge. That was big time confidence booster for us and for me and for Daniel, because he's a heck of a football player, and we need to get him the ball more. And he obviously his number was called, and man, he took advantage of it. So it was really good.
Not sure if this was asked, but how do you like being a running quarterback a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, I wasn't much of a running quarterback in high school, to be honest with you. It was kind of a new thing, and I kind of changed my body a little bit, put on some pounds, and I mean, shoot, I like it. It's fun, getting in there, getting banged up. Scoring a rushing touchdown is, it's really cool to score a passing touchdown, but man, that's nothing like scoring a rushing touchdown. That's pretty cool, and celebrating with your boys. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It seems like you're always making the right reads on those run plays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that about? I mean, is that just experience at this point?
Yeah, I mean, it's just reading their DNs and seeing on film what we think they're going to do throughout the week. Early in the game they were squeezing and letting me pull it, and later in the game just letting me hand it off to Deuce, because they're worried about us getting outside. And obviously we saw what Deuce and Joe did later in the game. So it is just experience at the end of the day, and just confidence and decisiveness with those decisions.
You had that great one to Bebe, and then I don't know if it was Leonard's missed the route or what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been maybe another long,
Yep.
maybe touchdown. What happened on that play?
Just a miscommunication. I thought he was going to do one thing, and he thought another. So.
I know you'll take it after a game like today, but does it concern you at all that the offense was so lean toward rushing today as opposed to passing?
If that's what we have to do to win, I'm fine with it. I mean, winning football games is the ultimate goal of this football team, and if we have to run the ball 100 times a game, I don't care how many times. We'll run the ball 100 times a game. I just want to help the Cats win.
Nevada was gashed by Cal on the ground game. Is that just a huge emphasis going into this week?
Yeah, I mean, we know that we can impose our will in the run game, and we knew that we were going to have to pound them a little bit, and I don't think we were expecting to be able to pound it really like that, but man, we did just that, and man, I keep saying it, but O-line, running backs, everybody, heck of a job.
You
Thanks,
ever watch film of your quarterbacks
Will.
go